This is grown man business. The collar swag don't hit a witness. I pull up in a Bentley so quick. I'm dropping them bags, popping them tags. You know how we bless that cash. The grown man biz. The grown man. I said the grown man. I said the grown man. This is how a grown man does business.
The flow is tight, show you right. I'm the one you can say.
Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Studio 7B. You are live with the Male Review. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen is in the building on another fine Saturday, the last Saturday of the month of September. Let me give a shout out real quick. Today would be my mother's birthday.
Wow.
Rest her soul.
Rest her soul, man.
She is the reason why I'm on y'all damn nerves every Saturday.
So ain't it, man? Well, me and her got to have a talk.
Boy, but do I need to send you to her? Hold on.
I mean, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the upper room. What's good? Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in with us as always here on the Male Review. And you know what we like to do in the studio. We give you our perspective from a male standpoint. It is not a male review like you think.
Yeah, they've been asking for it, though.
They have, but pause. That is not what we do here, ladies and gentlemen. We just sit here, talk shit, swallow spit, and just let y'all know the things that are going through our minds. That's right. Did you not know I'm from Chicago? All I do is talk shit and swallow spit.
Is it in that order?
Long.
Is it in that order?
Sometimes I just shit, and then sometimes I gotta spit. But you know, hey, it just depends on what day it is. But today is Saturday, and that's what we do. So again, thank y'all for coming in. Shout out to y'all on the stream. Shout out to everybody that's sharing out that link. Do us a favor, go ahead and share it out to about 5 people.
Please.
And
subscribe.
Hey, subscribe. Hey, you know what we didn't talk about? Oh my God. Real quick though, before we really get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, Yale Radio Cast has hit that 1,000 mark.
Ooh,
look here!
Lovely.
Thank y'all so much, man, for
monetizing is coming on y'all.
Listen, it ain't really about the money. Yes, it is. However, I do thank y'all for tuning in and listening to our brand of shit on the airwaves. I really do appreciate it, y'all. Thank y'all. We appreciate you from the Yale Radio Cast family. Your boy Mark L, the Cat and Hat, is in the building, and also my fantastic host, Mr. Everything.
I'm waiting on that shirt, bro.
And you waiting on the shirt?
I got to get you the logo design.
You got to give me the logo design for Mr. Everything. That's correct.
It's real too. It's real.
Oh, cool. Go on and shoot it to me. Go on and shoot it so I can get that to you. Shout out to Black Dahlia Designs for who kind of make some of our shirts for us on the Male Review and definitely on Yale Radio Cast. But Mr. Everything, Darling Yale, the namesake, is in the building. Good morning, sir.
Thank you. Shout out to Phoenix on the stream. Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning, ma'am. How are you doing this morning?
Right on, Lady Phoenix. What's good? Good?
Bro.
Did you? Hey, wait. Is she? I had to do a check on her. She made what she call it? Something Rita.
A Trina Rita.
A Trina Rita.
Ooh.
A Trina Rita.
Now, was it a Trina as in Phoenix Rita or a Trina as in...
It's Trina Rita.
Okay. The baddest chick, Rita.
We got some other things going with the Phoenix brand thing. The Phoenix Hookah's coming for y'all real soon. You know what I'm saying? I've been working on and helping develop that for a while.
That's what's
you
up.
know what I'm saying? So, yes, you know. So
get your shisha together. That might be a tagline. I'm going to let you hold that one for free.
Hey, hold that.
Bars.
Hey, clip that part.
Get your shisha together.
Yo, man. So, thank you for giving that information about your mother. Along with that said, yesterday was my son's birthday.
Hey, congratulations.
So,
Look at that.
So, yeah, Libra gang.
Libra gang. You know,
I mean, it's my bad. I tried to time it better for him to come in May.
There's a Libra outside this door that's ready to kick the door in because I know how Libra gang get down. But right on.
Don't do nothing but cry about it.
That's all they do.
Ain't gonna do but cry about it.
They just need balance, man. They just need balance. That's all. When they ain't got balance, boy, Libra's a bad thing when they ain't got balance. Shout out also to one of my oldest friends who shares a birthday with my mother, man, my man Sean G. Whether he check into the stream or not, I'm just gonna go ahead and direct him to it so he can also share it out. But see, since he an old friend, he needs to share it to 15 people instead of 5. I need double the work on that.
Yes.
But anyway, how was your week, brother, man? Just checking in with you, man. You know, because we got to check in with our brothers and see how we doing.
This week, once again, once again, this week was weeking.
It was during the week.
It was doing the week thing. No complaints, just work. You know what I'm saying?
Work.
I had to go to work wearing my no days off hat.
Okay.
Okay, because it's like they literally gave me no days off.
That is
But
bullshit.
look, imagine 3 days in a row going to work twice.
Lord.
Yeah, but I don't complain about it. It's what I asked for. I could actually not be doing nothing at all
Hey,
and
that's
be
the-
wanting to go to work twice in one
That's
day.
the blessing.
So that's the blessing of it, realizing and understanding where you are in your walk of life. That's where I'm at. And that's what I really talk to my team about. It's a bit of, y'all know I'm real high on accountability.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
when I talk to them about, hey, this is kind of like what you obligated yourself to and what you signed up for, you got to kind of like bear, the weight of what you bring on.
Yeah.
Like if you could look at the flip side, some people would like to be in the position that we may be in.
Yes.
So why ever complain about the position you're in when it was given to you and it could be taken from you at any moment?
At any moment.
So-
And they always say, the old adage, remember now, remember, when you ask for stuff,
Oh man,
if you ask for it, you need to be prepared to receive it, right?
Because
Am I
it will be
correct?
given to you.
Yes, it will. They say, be careful what you wish
Shout
for.
out to Sister Lady Lydia.
Lady Lydia. We had her in the studio last
Yes,
week.
yes.
Hey, for Lydia, what's good? What's good?
A
Good to see you out
outstanding interview with Sister Lady Lydia of New Era Atlanta and
Yes.
poetess in her own right. So I don't always want to keep on akinning her to New Era Atlanta. She's her own person, but
Yes.
that's the collective that we run with.
Absolutely.
While we're here talking about the fruits that are bared from New Era Atlanta,
Yes.
every 2 weeks, bi-weekly, we do our Hood to Hood event, right?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Which is an outstanding event where we go out and we service and we serve the community of that belongs to us. We don't own it, but we're there, so we gotta take ownership of it, right?
If we don't do it, who gonna do it?
So my brother Lightworker Wayne says, I hate when I do Wayne in person. That's because we already know how it's about to go.
Yes.
Dial it. I want to introduce you to. This is like he be so nervous.
He
Nigga,
do.
just tell what you
Just say it. Spit it out.
I want to introduce to Empress Ashanti. And he says, Empress Ashanti.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the studio with us on the Mail Review here to hear our brand of BS, Empress Ashanti. Welcome, Empress Ashanti. Welcome to the Mail Review.
How you doing, sister?
I'm doing good. This is just an amazing day.
Okay.
I woke up at 4:19 on the dot.
You was
Okay.
ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
went to bed
then.
at 11. That's my time frame. When I'm going to sleep and I wake up at 4, I can't sleep in. I can't.
Okay.
Totally unlike me. When I wake up at 4:20, I'll be on some other stuff. But never mind. Go ahead.
I'm a minute late.
Hey,
I'm
a minute early.
I was ready.
You was already ready.
I was ready.
If you stay ready, you ain't
You
gotta
gotta
get
get
ready.
Yeah, okay.
Welcome. Thank you
Thank y'all
for
for
joining us
having
today.
me.
Absolutely. How was your week this week?
My week was very productive.
Good.
I'm still in the mishaps of getting my schedule together since I'm my own individual now rather than working for corporate.
Okay.
So with that being said, I'm just getting used to it because like y'all stated earlier, I asked for this and not really had a plan to be executed after I left corporate.
I got
So
you.
I got fired in June.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh shit, this is real.
Yeah.
Now I'm in the field. Now I really have to really figure out what is suitable for my lifestyle.
Got
A
you.
plan will be put in your hands, sister.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing
So
right now.
is that what brought you here to us?
Yeah.
And
I need a mic. I need a mic, so
Oh.
therefore my voice can be heard around platforms. It can be heard around globally.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, so
Okay.
this is the step. This is a stepping stone. From
So
that.
tell everybody really before we get into today's show, who are you?
Empress Ashanti.
How do we come by Empress Ashanti?
You can find me on social media at Shemis Ashanti. That's SHEMISS Ashanti, like the singer. I do multiple things, but my main thing is focusing on health, giving back to the community, and focus on our elders and our kids.
Mm.
That's the main thing that needs it right now, especially the youth.
Yeah.
So that's my main thing. I feel like I have a voice. This mic is going to do that for me. My voice is actually already doing that for me right now, but actually getting out there and putting the work for these kids and for myself because I
All right.
know the 144,000 that's right here that's needed, I'm one of them. So I have to step forward and put forth the effort and the work in order to meet my God, the Most High, halfway. So that's who I am. I'm the holistic teacher. I'm the master teacher at that.
Okay.
You know, Mark is really into holistic things as well. Ain't that right, Mark?
So
Tell him about it.
I mean, my shirt say holy, holy, holy. So, I mean, I'm into holistic things too, although not the way he's referred to. However, we're going to move on from there.
Okay.
We're going to talk about that on Mark L After Dark.
Yeah, he just attended a whole lipstick event some weeks ago.
He always says
He just attended a whole lipstick event.
His enunciation is terrible.
I'm trying to figure out what holistic event you went to.
Hey,
It was a whole lipstick
He
event.
said whole lipstick is what he said. See, that's what I mean. His
We're gonna go ahead and
pronunciation.
change the subject.
Yeah, right.
That's not what y'all talking about.
That is not what we do. Moving along. So I'm gonna tell you how my week was. My week was good as well, sir. Work is work is work is work. My boss, the boss that's immediately above me, has been out. I'm gonna definitely wish her well. She actually had some surgery to take care of. Not trying to give out all her HR details or anything, but I'm definitely holding her in my thoughts. That as she goes on her healing journey, but she should be back next week. Thank God. Because listen, when you become the senior on the team,
I'm telling you,
and you got your own work, and you're the person responsible for everybody else's work, and everybody got to bring it to you, and you got to figure out their problems. Let me just tell you something. It ain't easy.
Tell me about it.
It ain't easy. I can't even tell you, bro. It was a blur. Like by the time Friday hit, when it hit, I was supposed to get off early yesterday. It was 5:15. I was like, wait a minute, log out. So, but I'm handling it, and it's good. We do these check-ins with each other, man. We talk. We need to. We talk a lot about, it. It is the mail review, but we mean it for the community and for the world. Yeah. Checking in with each other, checking in with brothers is important. All right, there we go. Brother TR, who is also a part of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, one of the people I look up to, probably because I be tying my shoe. Brother TR.
I like that one.
Says, welcome to the family, Empress. He's welcoming you to the family, Empress. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in, Brother TR. Brother TR, definitely a part of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, the Radio Cast family, and RTV, y'all. Y'all know what's good with that. He usually be offshore drilling. He retired from offshore drilling. Then he decided he needed to drill a little bit deeper.
Into the concrete.
They gave him a little bit more.
He needed to harden the concrete.
He needed to get a little harder. Yes. Harder still and still getting harder. My man. But so my week was busy, but definitely pretty much like Dylan was pointing out. Listen, it could be worse. Yes. It could be that I'm looking for this work. Or it could be I'm looking for the next payday. And a lot of us deal with that. With that being said, I do want to kind of go into people that are also living paycheck to paycheck. We were kind of chatting a little bit about it when the show started earlier today. We chatted a little bit. We're gonna have to try to get some of them before scenes footage because we had some deep conversations with Don. Like, shut up,
shut it up on the show. Yeah, hey man, so much heat gets dropped before the show. Man,
listen, we have some
come in with passion.
Yeah, we had these conversations before the show, and y'all don't catch that, but that's okay. We try to bring that energy into the show anyway. So just talking about the folks that work paycheck to paycheck, y'all know, here we are again. I don't know why this has to happen every year. I really wish if y'all on the stream could go ahead and let me know, because, I'm not dumb, but there's a lot of things I don't really know about. I'm trying to figure out why the government is trying to shut down again. Didn't we just talk about this shit, man?
Yes.
I think we actually talked about it. Gonna happen again soon, man. Here we are.
Here we are. So tonight, actually, going into tomorrow, midnight, 12:01 a.m., the government is supposed to go into a shutdown because the Republicans and the Krats can't get their shit together. Now, this is what now let me just say, and somebody can explain it to me better. I was telling them earlier, I said, this is what it feels like. It feels like your baby daddy said, let me flip that tax money for you.
And then let me claim one of your kids.
And let me claim one of your kids. And then he get the big check, right? And then 6 months later, the car that he bought that broke down 2 days after he bought it because it looked fly, Now he back again talking about some, man, I can't wait till you put your taxes in again. Cause see, here go the crazy part. So the crazy thing is, here we go. We got a government shutdown about the debt limit or the debt ceiling, how much debt we can accrue. And yet on the same day, here go the overlay for the underplay. On the same day, they starting the student loan back up.
Oh, I heard about that.
So the loan where they they put a moratorium on them during the pandemic, of course, trying to quote unquote help the people. However, here we go again. They're like, okay, we finna go ahead. Now, they knew that they were about to turn this thing back on, and they knew the day the government shutdown was coming. So upper room, can y'all call? No, y'all can't call me.
They could call.
They ain't gonna call.
You know they
don't want to talk to you directly.
Something tells me they have my number.
We have to call it the Mail Review Special Show, the Man on Fire Hour, because your ass is going to eviscerate anybody that call in. Shout out to the upper room. Just don't shut us down, please.
Yeah.
Don't shut us down, please. Don't shut us down.
Anyways, so let me read in a little bit of what I got. I pulled this from the NBC News article.
Okay.
The latest on the government shutdown. Today is the last day for Congress to fund the government. Wow.
And they ain't at work today. It's Saturday. They should be listening to the Mail Review, but I digress.
But yeah, we digress. A shutdown will begin at 12:01 a.m. if they do not act. House Republicans failed to pass their short-term spending bill on Thursday in an embarrassing defeat that makes a shutdown more likely. The Senate is still working on a bipartisan bill to keep the government open through November 17th. That is expected to pass overwhelmingly, but some Republican opposition means it is unlikely to pass until after the deadline. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy suggested Friday night that he might be open to Senate bill, but not only if they strip out funding for Ukraine. Senate returns at noon today. No votes are scheduled in the House, but members have been advised to be on Capitol Hill. 2/3 approval is needed to pass the bill. I don't even think it's about none of that.
Really? What you think it's about?
I don't know yet.
But you know it ain't about that.
That just seemed like some surface bullshit.
It always does. Uh-oh, Lord, look.
Upper room. Dear upper room.
Uh-oh. Do we need
stop
some music?
with your fuck beep beep. Yo, man. For real. Let's just get down to the brass tacks. Some money ain't where it's supposed to be.
Yep.
And y'all can't find it. No.
Y'all know
Y'all know
where
it is.
I know what y'all doing.
But it take a little bit more schmoozing and some rubbing and stuff to get them to kind of like redistribute them funds back this way. You know what I mean? Some of all that got to go on. And that don't work like it used to.
It doesn't.
This don't tapping on it. That don't work like it used to.
Screaming.
So let's just be honest and say, hey,
we ain't got it.
I have a little bit of erectile dysfunction going on with what we do up here, and that stroke don't work like it used to with somebody over there.
I got to figure out something else.
Mark, what you think?
I mean, look, I'm telling you again. I'm not big into politics like that. I'm gonna say that I'm not really big into politics. Yeah, you know, I'm old school. I'm Democrat. I'm gonna vote this way. I'm gonna vote that way. But at the end of the day, we all getting screwed at this. Cause see, this is what's gonna happen. Being a private military man, Markel, to the you're not dumb comment. You know, brother. Appreciate you, man. Just concentrate on that drilling, sir. Concentrate on that drilling. Just saying, man. At the end of the day, bro. The last time they had a government shutdown, it was 32 days long. Can you imagine not getting paid for 32 days? Let me tell you something. The first time I got paid after 32 days, I'm going to buy a ski mask. I'm going to just leave it at that. Because how many things have fallen down? You only get 30 days on rent, right?
Right.
So now you behind. Now you got to pay late fees on that. We're not going to talk about, and people that like to travel. Let's talk about the people on the upper echelon that actually get on planes and stuff. What you think TSA finna look like? Because you're going to expect these people making, how much TSA workers make? I'm guessing, we'll pull it up just to be sure, but let's just say you make $12 an hour.
No, that's more than that.
Imagine you call and you want a TSA agent to come in and work for no money. You got to deal with people in the airport, people with attitudes, people with children,
Stupidity.
people with support peacocks and shit.
Support
To try to get through, to stand there for hours on your feet, 8+ hours a day, and on payday, you ain't got nothing because the government is shut down and you work for a government entity. What's the shit really about? What you think? What you think about that, Empress?
It's ridiculous. It's time for us to get our own government. That's the main tool right now. To get our own government, to get our own land, to get our own farms, our own gardens. It's time to get back to us. Stop depending on the systems.
Ooh, you made Dallas smile too
This is
hard
the
right
only
now.
issue that we have in this community. We are too dependent on the system.
Yeah.
And right now, I'm realizing that as well. The fear that they got instilled into most of the adults and the children, the music is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I do feel bad for the people that are, working for the government agencies, because I had a significant other. She was working, she still is in the military, and she wasn't getting paid for months at a time.
That's
until
crazy.
They got the back pay, but she still had to go to work. She still had to, do her 9-to-5 job and all the responsibility that come with it. So I still think it's foolishness. Why are we still depending on the government when the government has done nothing for us but made shit harder for us?
That's crazy. And we're the capital. Look at Darwin just smiling. He loves to hear that talk because we're about the people, right? We're about having our own. We're about trying to do that. But when you've been ingrained in this system for so long,
that's the only thing y'all know.
It's hard to survive without imagining the system.
That's exclusively why I call it the Matrix. You're stuck in the Matrix. Imagine, and I can almost every bit of reality to that movie. Remember when Neo was unplugged from it? He almost didn't even know how to live.
Right.
Hey, this is the reality, but you can live like this with us. That makes your life easy, or you can separate from us and see how hard life really is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We have these options, but are we prepared to explore those options? We totally aren't, because us living like that and moving like that is idealistic in theory. In theory, but who's the leadership?
Right. Who's going to lead it?
Who's going to lead it? Because somebody
is.
has to be the leader. Somebody has to be wise in the level of financial literacy that takes to put a certain structure in place exclusively for us to separate who's going to buy the land. Are we ready to own a small bit of land? This is the important part. Are we ready to tell somebody, no, you can't come?
I'm clear. Hell no.
Okay, because if we're going to make a certain structure for us, you have to be willing to abide by this structure and these rules.
Correct.
And we know in this day and age, people don't like rules.
People don't want to be told
People
what to do.
don't want to be told what to do. Well, to be a part of this, you really got to abide by these laws and bylaws and these rules and this structure, because this is what we're creating for us over here. And it's based off of
more principles, basically.
Principle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, until we keep, just like commandments, until we create more rules and structures. Are we ready? Are we prepared to do that? No. I love saying that, but in reality, we just need to find a balance of us knowing that we still are dependent on this system, but we need to start creating our own back resources, our own forefront resources.
Right.
At the end of the day. Mark?
Makes sense to me. I mean, the whole thing with it, man, is not only do you need those new systems in place or those systems on the back end, you need the capital, right? Because unfortunately,
we got the capital.
Money make the world go round.
We got the capital.
If we got the capital, why we shutting down?
Bro, all these damn athletes, $1 million, $1 billion athletes and celebrities. And I'm not saying that we need to depend on athletes and artists and entertainers. But what I am saying is I don't want to see no artist or athlete or entertainer get on my channel, on my television, on my streaming platform, on my social media platform talking about how much you are for the community, and when the time comes for you to really be there, it's crickets from your ass.
Just like when Oprah Winfrey and The Rock had asked us to donate $10 million to help Hawaii, but girl, you living on Hawaii land.
I mean, I heard it was.
You got firefighters and all these people that supported and helped your land out, but
her part of that land was protected. That's interesting. That everything got burnt but hers. Seemed like an interesting plan set up there. But don't get me started.
Yeah, don't get me started.
Kind of when Phoenix couldn't find her contacts because she needed her contacts to see, so she can find her contacts. Okay.
Are you saying blind leads the blind, sir? Is that what you're saying in a nutshell? Blind leads the blind.
So yeah, so story time with Dallas.
Uh-oh.
We go to Pittsburgh, Trina say she gonna show me the city.
But she can't find.
He's so silly.
So she get there, baby, I can't find the contacts. She throwing everything out the box. She the fucking suitcase. She looking at it. She going to the car. You know what I'm saying? She looking everywhere for her contacts. That's what Tyrone said. She needed her contacts to find her contacts.
No, so the funny part was her husband.
So she
with the jokes immediately, and I'm pretty sure that was tense. How you gonna show me the city and you can't even see the damn city? How you gonna show me? You can't even see it.
How you gonna show me the city and you can't see the city?
You can't even see it.
She need to be the guide her in her city. And I swear to God, we going down this road. It looks like Gotham fucking city for real.
Right.
I don't know what thought I had on Pittsburgh, but I got the whole real view. I felt like Bruce Wayne.
You felt like Bruce Wayne
without the money. We going down this dark road, and there's a tunnel. Nigga, is that the Batcave? Then we go down and then we see the plants and everything, the mill houses, you know what I'm saying, and the smoke coming out. I said, this look like Gotham goddamn city.
You know what she should have said to you?
And then she says, well, Batman was filmed here. Let's get back to this goddamn house.
She should have said, so you're comfortable with the darkness. I was born in it.
No, actually, she said, where do you get those wonderful toys?
Where does she get such a wonderful toy? That's how y'all got married. But moving along. Anyway, but yeah, I'm just circling the block here, just circling the back.
Reeling it back here.
Yeah, just circling the back. But yeah, just basically, man, I hope they do come together and figure out a way to at least stop the shutdown from going on for an extended period of time. Shout out to those who protect our borders. Shout out to every veteran that has done so. Shout out to people that are suffering as a result of this. We got a lot of problems, man, but this should not be one of them. That's the real deal. So we got that piece together.
Pray for America, y'all.
Yes, please pray for America. But funny how the tables turn.
Flips table. Boom.
Flips the tables. Things happen in the world. Things happen on social media. You see people all the time pop up and you see them say these things and it polarizes the communities as a whole. What happens when your views change? We're going to take a break and we're going to come back and we're going to talk about it. But ladies and gentlemen, just to let y'all know, they done dug that man up again. Rest his soul, because we don't like to see his soul pass away from the world. But the words of Kevin Samuels are echoing back from a most surprising source. And when we come back, we gonna get into it.
I forgot he died.
Yeah, man. A lot of people did forget he passed away, but his words apparently ring on and live on. So when we come back, we gonna talk a little bit about what happens when the tables turn. What is a pick-me? Let's discuss this. We will be right back. We're gonna pay these bills right quick, and we'll see y'all soon on the Mail Review. Stay tuned.
Hey, it's Pastor Sean with Healing Haven of Atlanta, where we specialize in the healing and development of our young men and our young dads 18 and up. We are a community resource center. We specialize in the Healing and Development. Young men, young dads, we help you get on your feet. We help you get your job. We help you with leadership development. You have suspended license because of child support. We have fatherhood classes that can help you guys get on your feet, get your license back, whether it is court ordered or voluntarily. Plus, we have wraparound services that are right here in this community to help us with job training and job placement. Y'all can reach us at healinghaven, the number 8 at gmail.com, or reach us on the web at healinghavenatl.org. Come through, come holler at us, let us be of service to you. Peace.
Hey, this is your boy Mark L., one of the members of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen for the Male Review right here on Yale Radiocast. Ladies, are you looking for something special to do for your man? Something to make him feel special, something to show him that you love and appreciate him. You should send him to For Men's Only, right there located in Sandy Springs. This is a men's only salon where he will be pampered. They have barbering services. They also do manicures and pedicures. Also, you can go and visit their website at www.fmogrooming.com if you want to get a look and see the services that they offer. And give them the hashtag The Leg. They will give you a discount off of your services for that day. So ladies, send him to For Men Only. We look forward to seeing you. And as always, the motto is, get the business.
Keith A. Lewis Jr. I've been giving back to these streets since '04.
Really took a real team effort. We fed over 130,000 meals this summer to 225 families daily.
We need people to understand the importance of each other. People have to understand its unity.
As Black men age, their desirability increases. Thus, their optionality of women is always expanding. And the exact opposite is true for Black women. As we age, doesn't matter how much money we accumulate, our degrees or professional accolades, the reality is that our marriage and partnership market value is depreciating with every passing year. No matter how good we look, no matter...
This is grown man business. The collar swag don't hit a witness. I pull up in a Bentley so quick.
Is that as Black men age, their desirability increases. Thus, their optionality of women is always expanding. And the exact opposite is true for Black women. As we age, doesn't matter how much money we accumulate, our degrees or professional accolades, the reality is that our marriage and partnership market value is depreciating with every passing year. No matter how good we look.
Well, I don't know what's going on with that where it keeps on cutting the clip, but go ahead, Mark L, and circle into it. I'm going to try to re-pull the whole full clip up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Male Review right here with the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Your boy Mark L. Catton had in the building with Dallin Yale and special guest, the Empress, in the building with us on this fine Saturday. Ashanti. Ashanti. It's like a prayer. You got to say it. Empress Ashanti. We was trying to play the clip of this young lady. Who is
upper
this?
room. Ebony K. Williams.
Ebony K. Williams. This
Call
is
her
young
name
lady,
out.
Ebony K. Williams. We need to find out who is this young lady.
Come to
Well,
the front of the stage.
ladies and gentlemen, Ebony K. Williams, this young lady, is talking. And once we are able to get the video run, you kind of heard a little bit of it. We're facing some upper room technical difficulties. They don't want to talk about the shutdown.
They heard
They
you.
don't want to talk
I
about the
told you.
shutdown. They don't want nobody to know nothing about it. They don't want nobody to know where's me gold. Arr, they don't want nobody to know about it. But
It's
Ebony,
the secret.
Ebony K. Williams is one of the pundits, talking heads, if you will, a person online who has been discussing how women need to think about getting married in college, just like they're thinking about degrees and rings. Why is this important to the Male Review? Well, a few, let's say years ago, a couple years back, there was a pundit, another person that's
Little bit over a year
online,
ago.
a little bit over a year ago, one Kevin Samuels, who was talking about, and you know it's been in the vernacular, high value men and high value women, and his ideas and thoughts and opinions of, you know, how people who are of a higher value seek people who also have higher value, and how people that have lower value should not aim for the lofty heights of getting someone of a high value or expecting that to take place.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, the internet lit him up. Oh man, women came for him by the droves. They came for him. They came for his head. They were angry. They were upset. And the bad part about it is they would call in to take this quote unquote abuse from him. Now, it wasn't discussed that widely that Kevin also said the same thing about men who were of low value. The thing that they focused on was the fact that he was talking
to women.
And that
how
kind of
and how dare we?
How dare you come up and say things like this about women as though women were beyond reproach. And so that was why people came for him. And anybody that was watching the internet or seeing his stuff, you know, some of it was a source of comedy for a lot of people. It was just like, okay,
I enjoyed it.
This is not affecting me. I mean,
I enjoyed it.
And the part that upsets me about it is, come on, people, y'all watch fucking reality TV, but y'all can find this to be mad and write think pieces and shit. But anyway, so this young lady,
Ebony K. For those, if we want to circle back to a little history with her recently, she was the lady that had the comment when she was asked, would you date a bus driver? And she said, well, yeah. Does he own the bus?
Does he own
the bus?
Right.
Basically talking about the financial level and expectations of men, which is cool. But you know, it circles back to the narrative of meeting somebody where they are at, or your expectations of what they basing their value off of how much money they have,
right?
Or whatever the conversation of bring to the table.
Oh Lord, that damn table again.
The tables have turned.
Yes, they
okay, because in that conversation, it appeared that it was about finances.
Right.
It was about his ownership, or what we deem to be a current phrase, high value man.
Right.
I don't like that word.
Well, of course.
Okay. So, you know, because how do we put value only into income?
Yeah. How do you define it?
See what I'm saying? Like, we got millionaires and billionaires who have done mass murders and rapes and all kind of heinous things to women. I was just in Pittsburgh. Ben Ravensburger. Okay, come on. Anyways. So now we hear her speaking a different narrative.
Right. And that's
in a sense. So I'm gonna try to run this clip back where she sounds just like Kevin Samuels in his delivery, in his vernacular, and the things that he's saying. And this is just a clip that I want to break down, because it's not just her saying this. This is just the most current trending clip. You know, this is now becoming a across the board trend of sexual marketplace value and high value man and things like that. So, you know, I'm gonna try this one more time. Hopefully we could get a minute of this conversation out.
is that as black men age, their desirability increases. Thus, their optionality of women is always expanding. And the exact opposite is true for black women. As we age, doesn't matter how much money we accumulate, our degrees or professional accolades, the reality is that our marriage and partnership market value is depreciating with every passing year. No matter how good we look.
I don't get how it's going to the intro, man. But we got a gist of it. I apologize for the man-made technology.
Difficulties,
you know what I'm saying? But we got the gist of it. You got the gist of it a bit, Mark.
Yeah, basically. So basically, what she's saying in this video is basically that women, if you want to be married and you want to have children and you want to have a man of high value, you need to focus on getting, as she put in her video, and I quote, focus on getting your MRS along with your BS, or whatever higher degree you want to get, because after you reach a certain age, you will no longer be desired. You'll be beyond childbearing years. You'll be beyond the years that you can be considered to be a good mother, and so on and so forth. The thing about that is, whereas she was, of course, team, I don't need no man. I need him. If he gonna be my man, he need to be this up. He need to be there. He need to be there. He need to do this. He need to do this. And now she has changed her tune, so to speak. And now it's, hey, women, this is what we need to do. We're not gonna be high value when we reach this age. If you really want to get married and you really want to do that, then you should start doing that young. And the women are coming for her. And that's where that phrase, pick me, came up in the vernacular. I've heard this phrase uttered about women. So what is really a pick me? I'm gonna ask the Empress, have you heard this phrase?
Yeah, I've heard a pick me phrase.
And what does that mean to you? Can you give just a little explanation on pick me-sha? I've heard so many different things. Pick me-sha. This is a pick me-sha. Tell us about that.
A pick me, I feel as though a pick me is a person who wants all the attention, who wants everybody to focus on them, although they don't really have everything together. Focus on me. I'm the high value person in this motherfucker. Like, ain't nobody else important but me. Me. Like, my shit don't stink. I don't got nothing in my drawers. All my clothes are new. My car is clean. My house is clean. But when you really look inside these people are nowhere near clean at all. Not even so.
They're just people.
Yeah.
Let me just piggyback off of that too. And I've heard it in other areas. I've heard that a pick me is somebody who is someone who is doing what is not trendy. Let me explain. So the whole trend of protect black women, love black women, support black women, believe black women. These people are the women who are like, well, what are they doing wrong? How come they aren't getting the attention? Is because this. So basically what you're doing is you're being a pick me because you feel like you should be submissive to your significant other. You should be in the kitchen cooking and doing what he says. If you want to get married, you should be this type of woman. Basically, let's just say the 1950s housewife kind of woman. You shouldn't argue with a man, and you shouldn't worry about that. And men will protect you if you stop acting so masculine. So what they do, in essence, these quote unquote pick-me's, is they try to elevate themselves by tearing down other women. And that's where I've heard it. No, I've heard it go there.
It ain't no goddamn tearing down other women. I ain't gonna let y'all do this PR shit.
I'm just telling you. I'm telling you what I've heard.
Yeah, go back and tell those people you heard it from. They can kiss my ass.
Okay, man.
Okay, so let me go into I told you, turn up. Okay, so let me go into the dictionary, Urban Dictionary definition of a pick-me, so we can lead into it. Is a woman that is willing to do anything for male approval.
That part.
That.
What is anything? Okay, but we'll unpack it. We'll unpack it. She will embarrass or throw other women up under the bus to achieve this goal.
Tear down.
The unfortunate thing about a pick-me is usually the men they are trying to seek approval from are of poor quality and treat women badly, leaving little real belief for the pick-me. Now, what I've seen, this is once again the Urban Dictionary. So it's because this is not a true phrase. The type of person who constantly begs for attention and approval and has to make everything about themselves, will do anything to get attention, approval, including bringing other people down. But when we talk about pick me in this instance, we're talking about women's opinions versus other women's opinions of the value of a man. Now, from what I've seen is the second that a woman agrees with anything that has to do with a man's position, then she becomes a pick-me, i.e. the right for a man to say, I'm reaching.
I only like women with natural hair.
There you go.
Or no makeup.
Or no makeup.
No
eyelashes. And then she come on the stream. And then, he has the right to not like a woman with all that goofy stuff on her eyes. And she might not even say that. She might just say he has the right to not like natural women because how we used to be back in the day, blah, 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 fill in the place. You're a pick-me. No, she's just agreeing with, she ain't saying that nothing's wrong with the opinion. She's just saying a man has a right to. And now she's a pick-me because she agrees with a man's position and a man's stance. It don't have to be nothing extra, i.e. the woman that's in the kitchen bearing kids and don't talk around men. Nah, it could be the shallowest of things. And I seen a girl, it's giving pick me, you giving pick me, because I agree with the fact that a man don't have to protect your ass.
Or I agree with the men having multiple women and the women having multiple men.
Talk about that, Mark.
Hey, it is what it is.
I'll be a pick me about that.
Is that pick me? Or is that you're agreeing to a lifestyle?
I'm agreeing, honey.
Okay, exactly. So how is that considered pick me because you agree?
Because it goes against what people think is quote unquote normal. The norm,
the social.
Okay, so the opposition says a pick me is a person that will do anything and say anything to be picked or chosen first. Yeah. Now, this is my stance. What's wrong with somebody wanting to get picked or chosen?
But because they don't know themselves. Why would you want to be somebody's choice? They should want. I mean, of course, you'd be wanting somebody's choice, but that shouldn't be your main focus. Like, ooh,
why not?
Focus on me. I mean, because the main attention is going to be on me. It shouldn't be on the other person. If you want me, I'm the main attraction. I'm the pick me, the me.
Now, with that said,
oh Lord, here we go. Oh Lord, ladies and gentlemen,
women expect men to chase them, i.e., put them first. Whoa, Miss Empress, darling. Allow me to finish my statement, dear. If men actually put themselves first, shit, a lot of us wouldn't be here. They decided to put that woman first. Women through history have been expected. There's a whole song by Goofy Mug. You need to put that woman first. Is there not?
There is.
All the women saying that shit. Women love that song. Some of the dudes love the song. And the dudes that didn't, something was wrong with that man for not idolizing or agreeing with that whole stance. Put the woman first. Now, if we turn back that belief, and men started to put themselves first, which is I truly believe everybody should put themselves first.
Absolutely.
Let me backtrack and preference that the only way you could be of a true benefit to anybody else is when you actually have yourself aligned with where you need to be and where you truly need to be. So I believe in that, but I also don't feel that there is something wrong with saying, hey, I'm going to put you first, because some people probably need somebody to help them become whoever they are. And that is relationship-based things. It's a balance to me. It's a balance. You can't over-put somebody first at the point of being a doormat, but you could put somebody first in the realm of, I have to take care of this person, or I have to try to kind of like show this person that they are totally loved by me. It's a balance, I would say. I'll let you have the floor, dear.
I'm still thinking on that. I'm still thinking on that.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Cause it's more so. I don't know. I have to digest that. That's a lot.
Well, I mean, okay. Let me go ahead and jump in on that a little bit. All right. So what we're doing as a society, for the most part, and then I'm just going to talk about it, from a high level, and then I'm going to talk about it from my level. Okay, I'll talk about it from a high level. So what we have is we have a society of people who seem to be built on being divisive. Okay, we seemingly are built on being divisive. I think everybody should mind their own fucking business. Here's what I feel. I feel like this. If you want to be married, fine. Do the things necessary to get yourself married. If you want to be single, fine. Do the things that you want to do to be single. Or as TR would put it, if you want to be out here hoeing, then go on and be a hoe, right? I think everybody should have the freedom of choice to do whatever they want. The problem is you have so many other people who busy minding your damn business and not minding their own damn business, all because they really hurting for whatever reason. Either they were not picked or they don't feel worthy enough to be picked. And so they're dealing with some internal shit. Now, as far as this goes with her, I honestly just think, y'all
just reaching.
Media, no, I think media is just media. I really think it's bullshit. I think any of these people actually believe the shit that they selling? No. But because all publicity is good publicity. Any publicity is good publicity. Whereas she was saying this before, she may have had a lot of sisters that were championing her because she was all about being high value and this is what I want. And if I'm a date a man, he need to have this much money. He need to own the bus. He need to do this. He need to do this. You had a lot of women going, yes, sister, yes, sister, yes, sister. She may not have been getting the views.
Okay, she was getting the views because it trended. Because she was getting the views, and she is a very popular, media personality.
But now that she's turning the corner,
now that she's turned the table, now it's giving pick me. How about this? How about understanding that there are requirements on both sides?
Absolutely.
So
and people are complicated too.
To me, it's nothing wrong with saying, "Hey, I want a man that owns the bus."
Yeah.
Also, it's nothing wrong with saying, "Hey, I want a chick that don't got 30 rolls in her stomach." Why can't both of those be true?
Why can't they both?
Why can't both of them not be
exist?
Both exist at the same time. Yeah. How is it? Yes, a man has this expectation, but when anybody speaks on the expectations a man has for a woman, then he's misogynistic. He's sexist. He's gay, depending on whatever they say it is. He hates women. He hates his mother. He hates his mother. She supports his beliefs, so she's a pick-me. That's the problem I see. That's the disconnect between everybody. Yeah. It's not a balance of expectations from man to woman. It's one side. It's you can put me first. Cool with that. Don't be selfish about the concerns of the other person while putting you first. I could put myself totally first in my relationship, in my marriage, but I know I got somebody right there alongside of me that I need to consider her feelings. I need to consider what she needs from me. I need to consider how I treat her. I need to consider everything with her. If I totally put dialing first, asshole dialing first, Phoenix would have, no, she wouldn't even gave me attention. She shot her shot. She saw who it was. Anyways, but if she would have saw all of that asshole that I am, see, I had to consider her while being me.
Yeah.
But I can't be this brash. She probably can't take this conversation or this arrogant talk that I might do from time to time. So I have to consider her. So yes, put you first, but at least put the other person second.
There you go. Well, the bad part, this is the part that trips me out the most. Y'all don't give people the grace to be able to navigate that before you automatically throw them into a bucket. Okay. Maybe I do have old school values. Maybe I do realize that things have changed. Whereas I may have this old school value, I can also adjust to the changes that have come through. Maybe you've heard me say before this, and this. but maybe I live my life in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
People are not giving each other the grace. You take one little thing and you latch on to it and you hold on to it and you use that as a way to bring your think pieces and your narratives about how you feel about people. And that's just fucked up because people are complicated. Being a human is messy. Some choices you have to make. Some choices you have to do, like pretty much like he said. He puts himself first, but in knowing that and in knowing that he is arrogant, that's all you see of him, but you don't know what he does. He may go home every day and rub his wife's feet and make sure she had a great day and run her bath and do all these wonderful things, even though he lives his life in this way. You don't see that part of him. So you're basing it on the little sliver of what you see of this person. So what we've been doing in essence is we've been taking away people's choices, trying to turn them into something else. So let's just say, and this is the problem even with society as a whole. So what? I want to be married by the time I'm 30. So what? I want to be married by the time I'm 30. So I'll work on that quietly over here and do this. Okay. And who do I want to be married to? I want to be married to a person who makes X amount of dollars or is close or is on their way to doing that. I want to be married to a person this. Even dating. I want to date someone. I've heard women say it all the time. Hey, if we're going to date, I want to make sure that we're at the same level. Meaning, if I have a car, you should have a car. Mm-hmm. If I have a job, you should have a job. Right. And not, you can have a job,
that's balance.
But that's balance. But see, we're seeking that balance. But what happens is people latch on to that to find ways to hack at that concept. So you want to date a man that work at Wendy's, and just because you a lawyer and you do all this, well, I'm going to say that maybe this man who works at Wendy's, maybe he's not at my level. Meaning, nothing against that brother, but I don't think we have much in common as far as this goes. And you are well within your rights as a human being to decide that.
True.
Without any judgment from the outside. And that's what's happening. We're being judged based on our choices. So saying things
and
like...
changing our opinions.
Yes. And so saying, I want somebody who's healthy. I want somebody who goes to the gym 3 times a week. Mm-hmm. Also, what I ain't no good woman. No, that's a straw man argument. Yeah. I ain't no good woman because I eat Wendy's every day.
Nobody said that.
I can't breathe.
Nobody said that either.
Nobody said you weren't a good woman. You're not a good woman for me.
Your insecurities are out.
Right, but you're not a good woman for me.
Absolutely.
You may be a good woman for someone who is okay with that. Maybe they eat Wendy's 3 times a week or Burger King 3 times a week. What I'm saying is, I should have my choice to be able to pick who I want to pick based on what I want. You don't go in the clothing store and look at a shirt that you like and then turn around and look and see a cheaper shirt. Damn. And then decide, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pay this same amount for this little cheap ass shirt.
I love this statement right here. We are not giving each other room to grow.
Yeah.
Which is the dumbest thing about our thought process. Changing your mind should be considered intelligence, but it's not in today's society.
Yeah,
exactly.
We can't have a voice of our own.
Go ahead, Empress, on that.
Yeah, we can have our voice of our own. A lot of us are still, although our minds are quote unquote are solid at this age of ours, it's still changing because our views for certain things are continuing to change as the world has continued to change.
Yes.
Most people get stuck into an analog world where now we're in a digital world.
Yes.
You have to combine the two together. And that's when that pick-me situation comes in. You can change your thought process as many times as you want to, long as you're not debunking your morals and your values of a person as an individual and the other person as well. It's okay. Change your opinion as much as you want.
Right.
Be the pick me. Who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares?
Right.
There you go.
You see yourself as, okay, his standards, he got a point there. Most people say, well, Hitler, he's a bad person, but some of his tactics, hey.
Yeah.
He was a very organized person. He feel as though these particular people were not fit for his community. So hey, let's just do a genocide.
Right.
It's not a right thing, but he had people.
That was his ideology.
Yeah, he had people that followed him, and
y'all don't start hitting the stream talking about some we pumping up Hitler. That ain't what the hell happening. We use that as an example.
You're able to have opinions on certain outlooks of certain things. If people don't agree with you, that's okay to have disagreements. But can you come together as one and say, okay, yeah, they're right. Or, okay, yeah, maybe her point of view of that particular subject was wrong, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's just her situation. That's her opinion. She can have that. I'm going to go on by my own opinion. I still have my own opinion about Kevin Samuels. However,
What's your opinion about Kevin Samuels?
I don't even watch. I've never.
That was my thought.
I've never watched Kevin Samuels at all, so I don't even have no.
Watcher.
I have no.
I'll pull up some clips for you to view, but we're gonna circle back with him. We're gonna go ahead and read this.
Right.
I can't even see from this far. I'm trying to be cool with these shades.
From Facebook user, I think the reason why it's a problem for a man to say that he doesn't quote unquote want a woman with 30 rolls in her stomach is because they go to the rebuttal that men go to make women feel bad for requiring her mate to be just as stable as she is. Most women, when describing their ideal mate, will describe someone who is kind, educated, employed, financially secure / smart, and handsome. It's rare that women will body shame / body bash a man or woman who start off with, I don't want a short dick man. Most times women will be with and have kids by men who can't even make them come, all because they love them. So that's why the body comment towards women is out of line.
Okay. All right.
True.
So now let me address that. That is totally true. But that just shows the difference in the expectations of men versus women. Women are looking for, first and foremost, financial stability and stability altogether, emotional stability. You know what I'm saying? That's because we are the leaders, quote unquote, whatever the hell that is, because that's
I disagree.
That's a gray area. I know you disagree, but hey, you on the male review, you gonna hear me out.
Women and male are supposed to lead together.
Okay, but that's not what society says.
And that's what we talk about.
You know what I'm saying? So we're talking about the overall scope of the expectations of, listen to me, a male's position. All right. So society has taught up with the world changing, as you said, still there is a belief that a man is to provide. So with that provision that we are supposed to offer based on these rules and structures, theoretically, we are to be a financial stability creator. We are the hunter-gatherers biblically. We are the ones that's supposed to still expected to lay it down. Sexually in the bed, we are supposed to be the brick of the relationship. With me, we're the ones emotionally foundated, okay, to hold you down in your emotional whatever moments y'all are having, and we're still supposed to hear y'all, man, and be, it's okay, baby. I can hold all that weight. Just unleash all your anger on me, because I'm going to be the one to keep you calm in these moments. We're expected to be all of that to y'all. So with us understanding this is our position, all we ask is, hey, be visually appealing to us. We don't care about how much money you make. We do want you to assist us with supporting the household, but that's in difference from man to man, however you choose to do. I remember my nephew telling his wifey, after years and years and 13 years, just get a part-time job. Just bring in $200 a week.
Oh, hell.
You know what I'm saying? Because he knew his position. He is the provider. He just needed a little bit of help on the back end.
That's all
you know what I'm saying? We don't care what y'all do. Some dudes don't care if they ladies have OnlyFans. I got to take the lion's share of whatever's bearing the financial responsibility. But along with that, I just want you to look a little bit visually. We don't care about y'all goddamn degrees. And that's some of the shit that Kevin Samuel said. Y'all talk about all these degrees you got. I ain't never heard a man in 48 years of my life say, I want a woman who has a degree in what the fuck ever. Ever. Ever.
That is true. I've never heard that.
So we don't
eyelashes to be down.
Y'all go get these fucking degrees we don't give a flying fuck about. Because our position, what our expectations on you don't have nothing to do with a goddamn degree. It's what my expectations of what I need you to support me in. Story time with Darling again. The stepchild. Mr. Stepdaddy, what my mama do to make you want to marry her? That's how she sounds for real. What mama do to make you want to marry her?
I'm mad that that voice is like that.
I said she was my piece. I don't expect a lot out of her. She was my piece. Every man has a different expectation.
Exactly.
So, you know, with all these extra things that y'all speak on to think that makes you a
Individual.
High value.
high value, or make, yeah, I'm this and I got my body in shape and I got these degrees and I'm a doctor and I'm this. We don't care about that shit. We got to provide, expectation wise, we got to provide everything anyways. You could just be breathing to some men.
Yeah.
Truthfully. You can follow. Go ahead, sister.
Yeah. I really don't have any expectations. I mean, I do have expectations.
You got expectations.
Of course, I have expectations.
Everybody got some.
Yes.
Because if her feet stink, something tell me you ain't gonna even be digging it. You got expectations.
Baby, you need to wash them down.
You don't care about the feet stinking?
Yeah.
Okay, you got expectations, girl. You better be clean up in here.
You have to match my, I'm not saying match my fly, but I'm a.
So appearances. Here
Shout out to Hitler. Shout out to.
Anyway, now's a good time to inform our viewing audience that Empress Ashanti views and opinions She was making a point. I got y'all. And she was making a point. What she was saying, ladies and gentlemen, we are not pumping it up for Hitler. Yeah. But no, you got a point. We all have these expectations. Everybody has an expectation. If you want to actually, you want to cohabitate, you want to live with, you want to marry, you want to be with someone, you have a vision in your mind of what that looks like.
Right? That energy looks like too.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what it all translates to energy. It all translates into energy, your spirit, your spirituality, everything all ties in together. The problem is people are not allowing people the ability to make their own choices based on that. Mm-hmm. They feel like they need to do societally what is acceptable.
Right.
Okay. All right. That's the concept. It was unheard of. You know, we've seen a lot of shows where we've seen women say, "Oh, he don't make enough for you. You know, you're a doctor and he worked down at the mill, or he worked down at he works at the plant. He does as well. You know what? That man makes me happy. Whatever it is, for whatever he does, he makes me happy."
Yes.
And people say, "Oh, that's bullshit. Nah, it got to be impossible. Every time you got to pay for everything." It really does. The money don't matter. He makes
exactly.
Me happy.
Look,
and on the reverse, same thing with us.
I can speak on that because even when me and my lady met, we were both struggling.
Yeah,
and she had this outside voice. I ain't with the struggle of. I ain't with the struggle of. You can get something better than that fuck ass nigga. And she could have. She could have. I totally admitted that I wasn't that great. Okay, she could have. But whatever it is she saw me, I still don't know to this day. Okay. Hey, Trina, I pray for you sometime. Like, good Lord, please don't let this woman wake up and realize the stupid motherfucker that I am. Please. Thank you. You is doing your job, my brother. That's why she can't find her contacts. She can't see the type of motherfucker I am.
Oh my Lord. That's hilarious.
Women like visually appealing men as well. The difference is women understand that the bodies and the appearance changes. Women will hang in there through guts, receding hairlines, and erectile dysfunction. As soon as a woman goes from size 8 to a size 18, suddenly the world is upset. I would say there is a bit of truth to that.
I just feel like men and women need to be in shape. Yeah, it's important to be healthy.
We say you should be healthy, period.
It's important to be healthy.
The overarching point is they should be
healthy. Get the foods, go to the gym, exercise, whatever you need to do, whether you skateboard, run. You need to be healthy. I don't want anybody that is a bigger size than I am. I don't want nobody who is doing things that I'm not doing, who's not on the same frequency that I'm not on. Yes, people's appearances change. However, why their appearance is changing, we need to figure out why. Is it something going on that
women always talk about, this baby fat, and the baby like 24 years old now. So that's the thing that I be hearing.
Well, yeah, you making up excuses. Why are we making up excuses?
But at the end of the day, pretty much just like you said, you don't want nobody that is not healthy. Got you. That's your preference.
Facts.
You should be allowed to have your preference without being called somebody
a pick me,
or somebody who doesn't really care about people at all. Well, what if they're a good person? Okay, that's great. I'm glad you're a good person, but I'd also like this too because it matches what my lifestyle is, right? So
I put on dirty draws.
Why can't we make our own choices for ourselves without being judged for it? This is the point.
So I would say this with Ebony K. Williams and her, I peep you, chick. Mm-hmm. Don't be trying to split the lines because what she backtracked and said, "Go get your college degree and get this man." She still doesn't get it. She's still trying to split the line between independence and codependence. You know, which is a thing.
It needs to be interdependent.
It needs to be interdependent. You can't serve two gods. And that's I'm totally believing of that. If you're going to be for what is embedded into a relationship with a person, you're going to have to find someone that fits that bill of what you want, which is cool. I think people need to understand maybe that search ain't as easy as you think it would be.
It really isn't.
You know, so if you want this high value man, it's very few of those out there. And as she was trying to say in the video, it's a big market of women that want the same one man. Coincidentally, that's the same shit Kevin Samuels was saying. He has always said, "Hey, if you want a high value man, what the fuck makes you special?" Because it's like throwing rocks at the throne. If you're on the top here, you're not paying attention to what's down here. Because it's a whole field and options of those. You could pick what you want. So how are you separating yourself from the field? A degree ain't it. It's your personal value to that man. And that personal value to that man may change with appearance. It might actually be a degree. It might actually be that. But it's very seldom financially based with a man for what they require out of a woman. More so is personal based. It is image based a bit. So yeah. I think, you know, we need to consider understanding that getting who you want, your match, ain't easy, and it will never be easy. So, but we're going to go into this final clip before we get out of here because Mark L got to go to another whole lipstick event.
I am not going to this man here.
She belongs to the street.
Y'all remember old girl crying, saying she got hit with a brick cause she ain't give a man her number and black men ain't do shit. That started off a week-long debate about if we protect our queens. Whole time shawty was lying, she injected herself with saline. And this is how you know it was a lie. She did the same thing, 2020. She monetized y'all sympathy and came with 50 bands on GoFundMe. What kind of brick don't leave a bruise? That ain't a hit, that's cosmetic jelly. You know that hematoma gon' hurt, she poking at it like a pregnant belly. Lying ass, men ain't shit implying ass. Girl, you sound like Jada Kiss when you be crying ass. Making videos, slapping men, shaking booty. They can't protect you if they can't correct you, all unruly. You make it worse for the real victims. Stop this narrative that these black men don't protect their women. That lie done got y'all head twisted. Your black men have been dead with you. Don't let this woman lie to you. The real men fight for their sisters, you po-ass hoes.
And don't forget, she's in the medical field, so she has access to saline. Anyway, let's finish reading. She claimed it was a botched beauty treatment. That's definitely our med check, not the hospital. She must have filmed that little clip while waiting on the nurse after asking her to put on the gown. Go to her Instagram. You see the other video when she did the same shit in 2020. Belongs to the street.
You got a whole remix. Who is that? Craig Lucas?
Hey, yes.
Hey.
I gotta be Craig Lucas. Look, man. Look, man. All right, so we circling back on this. We talked about this a couple of weeks ago. Basic gist, unless you've been hiding under a rock or hadn't heard about it, but you know, stuff goes right through the consciousness real quick. So the sister claimed that she was walking down the street. Somebody tried to talk to her, asked for her phone number. She told this person no. The person turned around and struck her with a brick. And the whole internet lost their damn mind. Polarization in the community. So the first thing was black men don't protect black women. Black men are the white men of the black community. And so on and so forth and so on and so forth. And that all sounds terrible. I absolutely understand what you're saying. It does look bad. But oh, wait.
But there's more.
There's more. Because as the days begin to unfold, a woman Y'all follow me when I do that, right? Y'all know what I mean when I say that?
No, look like a dirty hand.
A woman, y'all know this when they say give me 5, well, let me take y'all back to the 70s. When you say give me 5 on the black hand side, on this side is the
you're so black that both sides of your hands are extremely black. You're not the best example of that.
A woman, okay, let's just say this. This actor was on a TV show for many years called Golden Girls. Betty White. Now, a woman pulled the sheet off of this. If I'm not mistaken, y'all can just let me know if I'm wrong in the comments. But a woman pulled the sheet off of this and found out that this lady not only was lying about what occurred, she was literally scamming people. So this lady started a firestorm based on a scam. How did we find out she was scamming? Because she's done this stunt before.
Boom!
In which she made close to $50K. I don't know, did she ever get that money?
Yeah, it was a GoFundMe.
I'm saying,
but did she get it? Because GoFundMe. If they find out you scamming, we'll shut your ass down.
They'll cancel it.
Hello.
Already got the money.
She already got the money.
Look,
and ran out.
GoFundMe hit that damn thing, cha-ching, and if you wise, transfer
immediately.
I'm sure she didn't wait to see the turnout.
Yes. So she's done this before back in 2020. So just a couple of years ago.
Yes.
So here she is again. What we found out is that she injected a substance, saline into her face to make her face bubble up, so that it looks like she was assaulted with a brick. And the whole internet went, wow, oh my God, this is what's wrong. Black men don't care. Black men don't give a shit, da-da-da-da-da. And went at all the black men, quote unquote, and about how we don't protect our sisters.
Here we go.
So then, once we found out that she was fake and she was making it up, these same people started saying, we knew it, we didn't quite believe it when we saw it, we didn't do this. But nobody apologized to the numerous amounts of black men who were offended or took offense at, of course, being accused of not being protective of their sisters. The bad part is they pretty much look at it, well, for so many, even though she was fake, there are so many sisters who are actually attacked and actually killed and actually murdered, and black men don't protect them and so on and so forth. So you got a pivot point. See what I'm saying? But never, you know what? Black men, we were wrong about that. But of course, we always say, if a black man says, if I hear the words, oh man, black men don't protect black women, I just ignore it. Ain't none of my damn business because I know what I do.
Facts.
I know what I do, right? I was born of a black woman. I was raised around black women. I married a black woman. I had children with a black woman.
What people are y'all hanging around to say that, man?
That's my question.
What people are y'all hanging around?
Who is these niggas y'all with?
Who are these niggas?
Who is these niggas?
These niggas.
Who? Don't trust them new niggas over there.
I'm saying.
Who is these niggas that y'all can say that with and even some women who say black men don't protect black women are talking in generalizations. I don't like generalizations because what you're doing is you throwing a whole section,
all the good men
in the garbage. You throwing a whole section of people in the garbage. That's why I ignore it. I don't try to get into that polarizing conversation because I'm not going to challenge you on what you believe.
Going down the
rabbit
hole.
You ain't being protected. That's your problem.
Yeah. What
so,
energy?
So TR said that wasn't her first scam. This would have been her third if she got the money. So yeah, she got that.
First almost 50K. That's correct. No, this was not her first scam, which is my point. So she basically threw the community into an upheaval, all to get some money because you know what happened is a bunch of black women sent her some money, and not only that, a bunch of guilty black men sent her some money. Everybody sent her some money. Remember what we said earlier about no publicity is bad publicity?
Yeah,
she getting that money. So, right now I'm gonna say this. Dollar bumped into me on the way in the building, and I'm gonna say that this brother don't care nothing about black men. Can y'all send me some money? Now, if that don't work, y'all are pick-me's, all of you.
Y'all don't want to choose me.
because, damn it, that's pretty much what happened. So, again, people, let me just say this in all seriousness. I do know there's an epidemic of women being murdered, specifically black women. I'm talking to our community.
And missing.
Not putting missing and exploited and definitely murdered in these streets by people who are unstable, be they black men, white women, other black women. I do know this, and I absolutely respect that and I honor that. Do I find it sad? I do. I find it very disturbing. It gets on my nerves. I do my best in my life to protect those people who I love and who I care for. And if I'm in the street and I see somebody trying to beat the hell out of somebody, am I prone to get in it? Depending on what the situation is, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna try to see if I can diffuse the situation. But I'm not finna. My body can't stop no bullet. I got kids to raise. I got people to protect too.
That's another issue too.
That's another issue.
Nobody don't want to stop shit.
Am I wrong for trying to protect myself? Am I wrong for wanting to get home to my children and to the people that I protect? What happens to me if I get killed out here? Who gonna protect this?
I love this moment.
Who's gonna do that?
I love this moment.
So again.
So what do we do?
What do we do? So the narrative is believe black women. I understand what you're saying. But I'm also Obama era. Trust but verify.
Facts.
Okay.
I need facts.
Yeah, trifling like the chick who claims she was kidnapped.
Y'all
remember that?
That pissed me
It
off.
for those that are truly missing and those who have truly been assaulted or unalived. You are absolutely correct.
So let me ask this. Let me
What happened to common sense?
I have been waiting to encompass all these moments into one big ball.
Man on fire.
Do I need a man?
Do you need a man on fire moment? Okay.
Call
Let me tell you
911.
something. Get your earplugs ready, because when the man on fire moment happens, you know how you say he turns up the pause? Yeah.
Should I
When the
remove?
man on, you might want to pull the earphones back.
Now this ain't nothing but a prime example of what being fire is. Even when I get emotional, I cry them fire tears.
Whole moment right here. Okay, y'all have told black men we ain't shit for believing y'all. This whole narrative, it was created about 2018, 2000. No, it created by that whole Meg Thee Stallion shit. Believe black women. I don't believe y'all because of shit. Now, with that said, the reason I don't believe black women is because of black women. You know why? I was raised by black women. The black women that were raised, we said, don't believe us. We be on some bullshit. You know, little brother, if you on there and watch what the fuck we do, we be on some stupid shit. We would do some stupid shit, lie to test you to see how you gonna react, just to make sure you ain't an abuser. We gonna do some stupid shit just to make sure to see what we can do to you to get out of you. Just to make sure we gonna cry, we gonna cry on some crocodile tears and see if we get some money out your ass. See if you a fuck ass nigga. See if you a weak boy. See if you a real man. See if you abusive. See if you got money. See if you a broke motherfucker. I was taught this by women. Y'all don't get up. And the problem is, y'all been getting over on the new society of soft ass niggas, and you trying to make the OGs like me. You get mad at the OGs like me for calling out your bullshit. Was that my man on fire rant?
That was man on fire rant. That was good.
So with that said, I wouldn't say I don't believe black women. I would say, hey, I'm going to make sure it's valid before I put any emotions into the truth behind this. Now,
sounds like
that's
common sense.
That's because of, number one, military gave me the mindset of how to proceed with things. The workforce has taught me to make sure we take emotions out of everything because we have to address it from a logical stance. And Estelle Williams told me, you're a man first. You better make sure you are moving wisely because you have things behind you that you got to take care of, protect of in your world before worry about somebody who ain't a part of your world influences what you do. Shout out to my mother, Estelle Williams, the greatest, the GOAT. Anyway, so I don't buy the whole believe black women just cuz. If we're going to believe people just cuz, well, what happens? This is my question, Empress. What happens when somebody lies? Everybody lie. But when you get the whole world embodied where it financially changes other people's lives, i.e., everybody donated to this young girl. Okay? People put big money in support of her. The other young lady, had a whole community searching for her, had the police involved, had the investigation units. This is thousands of taxpayer money.
Shit.
What would happen to anybody in that instance when they violate or they lie? What do you think should happen?
Go to jail.
Without the bill.
I do not care. Y'all are mentally insane.
Man.
I'm just like, what?
Right.
I don't know. Like, come on.
How do you reconcile that? That's the question. How do you reconcile something?
That's the kind of people that you want to cancel.
Right.
That's the kind of people that you want to cancel.
Okay. Why have they not counseled her?
We don't know. The story is not even. I don't know. It's not. Is it still?
I mean, the thing is,
we got a
she need to lock her ass up.
I think the thing is, it still falls up under the umbrella of protect women, where shit, she did something stupid. Well, let's just
find out what's wrong with her mental health. Let's donate money to find out what's wrong with her.
Let's help her out, y'all. She's still a woman. When we just did a event last week, suicide prevention event, where we hearkened and we focused on the mental stresses and traumas of men. And I do these things to compare because at the end of the day, I think we all, men and women alike, have problems that need to be addressed. I hate these double standards because it creates an atmosphere of I'm important and you're not. What I feel is important and what you feel is not. How I should be treated is important and how you feel should not. And that's why I say, hey, men. That's why my narrative is men. Not because of I think we're more important. I think that the only way that we fix the internal concerns of the separation of men and women is address them together to realize that in spite of the differences, we all have the same goddamn issues and problems.
Yes.
Just different chapters.
You said a word right there, man. Hey, he's absolutely correct. And that's the major part. And again, I'm gonna revert back to common sense. I mean, you have to think. I mean, our major function from the minute we get here is survival. Am I right? That's our what, in the military what we call it, that's like our first general order. That's the first general order of a human being. Survive.
Yes.
Live. Being able to live, right? So I understand 100% people feeling like, overall, because this is happening and these people, and sisters are being killed and it's that, that you should protect and you should want to do that. I absolutely believe that, but I also believe you have to move from your station. You have to move from where you are situated or your positionality. It's a word I learned last night. With your positionality, what you can do what happens within your world. People can do what happens within their world, and together we can make a better world.
Make a better world together.
Right? I don't have to be Superman in your world. I didn't come from another planet to come here to protect the human race. I'm just Marcus from the South Side of Chicago. And I'm going to protect those that I know in my spirit and in my circle and those who I love and who I'm with.
And along with that, we're going to help who we can.
That's correct. We're going to absolutely reach out and help those that I can. That's circumscribed within the realm that I am able to do so. That does not mean I say, well, she ain't my woman. I'm not. No, that's not how I feel about it. But what I'm saying is, who is these niggas you hanging out with?
That's the bottom line.
Ashanti, what you got last so we can get out of here, sister? On this.
These niggas that y'all hanging with say that y'all don't be protected. And these men, if these women are protecting you as well, you need to get away from them.
Yeah. Congregate with like-minded people. Like I said at the beginning of the show, that's how I met young lady Empress Ashanti was with my brothers and sisters with New Era Atlanta while we were serving the community, because we have a unified goal, which is to help us congregate with like-minded people is my motto. Okay, so we somewhere down the line have a similar objective of support, of understanding I can provide some sort of assistance. If I see you getting your ass beat on the corner, I'm not jumping in front of the motherfucking fist to get my ass beat by this 6'8" motherfucker. Okay. I'll call the cops.
Not doing it. I call the police.
I call the police.
Right.
Hey,
I stay and make sure. Hey.
Good luck on how long it takes APD to get to you. But I did my part. Okay, hey. 911. Oh shit, my phone going dead. Hey, I'm gonna plug my phone up. Give me about 4 minutes. Cause my phone just went dead. But I'm calling sister. Duck until
you got the bob and weave. Terrible news. But he got a point though.
911. Yeah. What's her name? I don't know. How tall is she? 6'4". 6'2". He's 6'4". She 5'4". What's her social security number? I don't know. Well, what's the address? Shit, I don't even know the address. Give me 1 second.
Hey, could y'all stop 1 second? What's the address in front of y'all
by the time they get done with them 900 questions that they ask you,
the fight will be over.
The fight will be over.
Somebody got their ass whooped.
That's terrible. It's terrible. But hey, that's the reality, man. Okay. All right. So my thought for the day, my final thoughts for the day. Government, get your shit together.
Get your shit together.
Pay these people that are paid to protect us, that are paid to jump in front of it. Because again, I feel offended when you say, if you say to me, yeah, you just like most black men that don't protect. First of all, I signed my name on a blank contract. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. People that know about it know about it. If you know, you know. I was in the U.S. military. I signed a blank contract that said my life for theirs. Right? Jeez. And took an oath that said I was going to do it, right?
And they made us brag about it.
And they made us talk about it. Absolutely.
And then recruit.
And then go out and tell other people to go sign a blank contract. So don't tell me shit about protection.
You saw that, buddy.
At the same time,
Birdie Mark.
Yep, pretty much. At the same time, I'm going to say, government, get your shit together. We need to make sure these people are paid. People should have the opportunity to make the choices and have the wherewithal to decide who they want to be with, how they want to be with them, and what level they need to be at. They need to meet them at their level. And also, trust but verify. That's all I got, y'all.
Oh, my final conclusions. Fuck the government. Let's get our own.
I love her. She is outstanding.
Thank you.
Wait, wait, why's the upper room calling? Go ahead, dog.
It's your fault for just finding out.
Yes, cute. Okay, but yes, fuck the government. Get our own shit. Of course, verify anything before you do your own research. As mainly anything.
Common sense.
Common sense is the most sense. And lastly, figure out who these niggas y'all hanging around.
Who is these niggas?
Who is these niggas? And just surround yourself by better people, man. This world is really in turmoil. And as y'all see, if y'all not awake yet, y'all need to open them eyelids as soon as y'all can, because y'all gonna be left behind. Time right now is vital, it's crucial. So just be focused, be on the pivot, and stop hanging with these niggas.
I'm saying, stay away from these niggas that make you feel unprotected.
Because we are protected.
We are. Brother Dollar.
One Uncle Rucker said, "Don't trust them new niggas over there."
Love that show.
Shout out to Facebook user, whoever you may be. Stay. Hey, that's the upper room. That's the upper room. The upper room is upper room. We see you. Right. I will say this. The tables have turned. Just be mindful of where you are at this current moment in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Things may change with your total beliefs once you hit that wall. Yeah. You could think you the goddamn catch up until you are no longer the catch.
Well, I like that. Mm-hmm.
Because everything changes. So there will always be something else that's new. So as we progress in our lives and we get older and we get these gray hairs all over here and we can't move around like we used to. And if we have not changed our mindset, because dialing at 48 definitely does not think like dialing did at 38 or at 28. So imagine where I should think I should be at 58 mentally. I might need to humble myself. I'm no longer the catch. I'm gonna try to keep myself cool. Okay, I'm gonna work towards it. That don't mean it's gonna be. Who the hell want a 60-year-old motherfucker like me and already talk shit like I think I am the catch when there's a younger dude that actually got shit I don't got? So maybe I'm so worried about a young motherfucker. Anyways, but if I have my shit together,
you ain't gotta worry.
I ain't gotta worry about it. So kind of like circling in with what Brother Marcus said, focus on you. You said that as well, Sister Shanti. But once again, I'm going to say focus on you, but consider the people that's around you. Because you can't grow mentally, physically, emotionally by yourself. And that's the end of it. We just did a whole mental wellness event for suicide prevention. And I love the brothers that was in the room that gave us assistance and taught me certain. I learned something that day. Shout out to Therapist G that was there.
Yes.
Giving a whole insight from a therapist position, as well as Light Worker Wayne giving his insight from a therapeutic position as well. And Brother Nemesis, who had to experience some things as another brother in the military, seeing death, seeing the attempts of suicide, seeing people that don't want to be here no more. Brother Sean from Healing Haven, man, and the whole platform of brothers saying these are our struggles with just making it as men, trying to find a way to be better men for the people that are alongside of us, and the people that we are vowed to protect, which include women, no matter how y'all feel about us.
Correct.
I like that.
So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining the Male Review here in the studio, the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, with our special guest, the Empress.
Thank y'all for having me.
Hold on. What's next for you, sis, before we get out of here? Because we got to go. What's next for you, though?
What's next for me is I just want to be known for all of my tools and knowledge that I possess. I want to be able to give back. My main thing right now is just get my business up off the ground, and that's having CMOS and giving that back to people who are definitely needed, so therefore they can elevate their life, their health, and get off certain medications, because medications, we don't need that. So that's my main goal, just trying to heal and educate.
Excellent.
All right. So are you joining on to your platform of the brothers here at Yale Entertainment and sisters?
I would love that. I would love this.
We're gonna work on some stuff with you. I think you got great energy. You have great personality. You have what we're kind of looking for around here.
Oh, here.
Your camera right here.
Your camera right here.
See my finger pointing at this camera right here? Yes.
Let me switch out
This is
my face.
this is
Look at that. Look at that. Y'all want to see that pretty face and other shows here on Yale Entertainment, Yale ENT.
I look good.
I look good. On my mama. On my hood. I look fly. I look good. Shout out. Y'all, we want to go ahead and bring her in. We want to welcome her to the family right here on Yale ENT and YaleRadiocast.com. Thank y'all for joining us as always. Thank y'all for y'all subscribing. Happy birthday. Happy heavenly birthday to my mama. Happy birthday to my homeboy Sean.
Yeah, Devin Trayvon.
Happy birthday to Devin Trayvon. Libra Gang in the building.
Hold on. And another shout out to my number one employee, Miss Phyllis Hutchinson, who turned 70. You know Phyllis.
Yes. Oh, Lord. That's Phyllis. Happy birthday, Phyllis. Happy birthday. And shout out for the Male Review, the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Miss Phyllis probably trying to get some of the leg right now. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in again. And as always, the motto for the show is get the business. We'll check y'all out next time.
Later.
This is grown man business. The collar swag don't hit a witness. I pull up in a Bentley so quick.